Hello, hello. I am just trying to adjust my camera. No, no, no. Hello and welcome to my live stream. Where you are either watching live or you're watching this on the replay. Hi, hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are not new. I have got some palettes that I used last month. I have 31 palettes that I used over the 31 days of May. So I thought that we could chat about them, or we could just chat, I don't care. I just want to come on live and just kind of forget about my problems right now. So I just come on here and chat. I got an excuse to come on here, which is to talk about these palettes, but we can talk about anything y'all want to talk about. So yeah, we will wait a few minutes and see if anybody shows up. And I should have done this through StreamYard. Because when I do the live through YouTube, it makes me do it vertically like this. It doesn't let me do it horizontally. Oh, that's better. Oh, you can see my skin more clearly now. Great. Let's see. Oh, and I'm wearing glasses. Yeah, I'm wearing my glasses because my eyes freaking hurt. Every day I'm in this room with no windows and no sunlight, and just very little air current, and it just dries my eyes out really badly. So I've been starting to wear my glasses again. Hello David, hello Random Flights. How is everybody? Welcome to my live stream. I was just chit-chatting a little bit and just waiting to see if anybody shows up. Hi Carla, ASMR TV. I've been better. I just, like I said before before everybody showed up, I just had a crazy week or so, and just wanting to go on live just to talk to my friends and stuff, and hang out with you guys, and yeah, I brought my palettes in case y'all want to see the palettes that I used last month. So I was just talking about how my eyes have been bothering me lately. So let's go ahead and start on the palettes. How is everybody out there doing? David, you said you're doing good. How is everybody else out there doing? Okay, I am ranking these. Some of these are new palettes. Some of these are a really old palette. But these are just the palettes that I used. Now, I don't do ASMR. I don't clickety clack or anything like that. These are just the palettes that I've used this month or last month. And I'm ranking them from my least favorite to my most favorite. So my least favorite one was this one from AOA Studio. I got it from Shop Miss A. It is the Cherry Blossom Fuji palette. And it is just a 3 shade palette. a 3-shade palette, which I don't know. I like a little more depth in my palettes. I don't know. I usually use something like that with this palette here. Okay, the next palette on my list is The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. Look at this palette. Look at all this color. You would think that I made a colorful look with this palette, wouldn't you? But you'd be wrong. I made a very neutral look with this palette. I know my friend Shelly would be very disheartened to hear that, but I managed to pick out, hi Miss Pretty Lady, I managed to pick out all the neutral shades and make a neutral look with this one for work because I didn't want to make a too much of a colorful look for work. That's the only reason that one is so low. Maybe someday I'll pull it out again and make a colorful look with it. Next on my list at number 29 is the Ace Beauty. Yeah, it is. It's the Ace Beauty Tropical Vibes palette. This one I've had for a while. I've had for a long while, and I think that probably the formula on it has gotten kind of old because it's not as blendable as it used to be. So I might just declutter that palette. The next on my list I have is the ColourPop Enchanted palette, which looks like this. This is very pretty. Made a very pretty look. It's just kind of basic. Your basic purple look. It's really pretty. But I mean, oh, thank you. But I mean, there's nothing really special about this palette or anything like that. That's kind of why it ended up so low. And then I have a Nomad palette. Excuse me. This is the Orient Express palette by Nomad Cosmetics, and this is what it looks like. And I really don't know how to use this palette. That's why it's ranked so low. I don't really know how to use, I mean, besides unless you're making like a 4th of July look or something, I don't really know how to use reds and blues together to make a pretty look. Of course, there's all these other colors, and that's all the other colors that I use. I don't use the green, red, or blue in this palette. So, I don't know. You like this palette? Well, I've got some other Nomad palettes in here for sure that I like a lot better. This is the Ace Beauty Serenity palette, and this I really like this color story. But like I said with the other palettes, there's like nothing really special about this palette. So I will probably pass this along because I have the Beauty Bay Nudes Neutrals Fiery palette. I have the Smoking Hot palette. I have so many other palettes that have this color story in it, so I don't think I need this one anymore. And here I have another Nomad palette, which is the Venice Simplon Express, and it has the same colors as the other Nomad palette. It's just an edited version of it, but I seem to like this one a little bit better, just because it's edited down. Hey Christine, I like it a little bit better because it's edited down to a 9-pan palette, and that's why I ranked it a little higher. How are you doing, Christine? The next palette I have is the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream. Tired from this past weekend. I'm catching up on housework today, so I'm pooped. Yeah. I'm just having one of those days. I'm just having one of those days where nothing seemed to be going right. And so I just decided to pop on a live and do my palette ranking because I don't really want to make a whole video of my palette ranking. It's Monday, I know. But it's like everybody I tried to contact on Friday didn't want to talk to me on Friday. But they all call me back today, but I don't want to talk to them today. So I let all my calls go to a voicemail because I didn't want to talk to anybody today. I wanted to talk to everybody on Friday, but they were too busy. So yeah, we're just gonna play phone tag like that. So anyway, I like this palette. It's just a 5-pan Natasha Denona palette. It's just really cute. A really cute palette. Okay, this is one thing when I have those colors from the Serenity palette are in this palette right here, and I'm going to keep this palette right here. So this is the Beauty Bay 42-pan nude palette, and it does have some cool tones down here, but it's mostly warm tones, as you see. But yeah, I have got that palette there. It's just been exhausting. Yeah, that's a big palette. I got several more of those kind of palettes from Beauty Bay, the 42-pan palette. I have every neutral color that you can imagine in my collection right now. Okay, coming in at number 22, we have got, thank you for the hearts, we have got the Mojito palette from Sugar Drizzle. Other than that Bunny Love palette that came out, I haven't heard a lot from Sugar Drizzle lately. But when they put this palette out, it was really cool. It's just all these greens in this palette. I made a really cool Instagram look with this palette. But I wouldn't say it's work appropriate or anything, but I really enjoyed using this palette here. So I tend to like the really big palettes or the really small edited palette. So we have that there. And then from Unearthly Cosmetics, I got this last year, I think. This is the Get Groovy palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. I don't think I used this for work. I think I used this for an Instagram look, yeah. Where I just did like a sunset look. I just did a sunset look. I just did something really easy and simple. Just a sunset look with this one. But I love Unearthly Cosmetics artistry that they have on their palette. I like that a lot. And then I have this Cosmic Beauty Winter Wonderland palette with all these blues and purples in it. It's a very pretty palette. I made an Instagram look with this one. And look at that shade right there. That shade is beautiful right there. But yeah, we've got all these very beautiful colors, and I just love Cosmic Brushes, or Cosmic Beauty. I think they're trying to rebrand themselves as Cosmic Beauty right now. But it's not my favorite palette from them. Yeah. And then from Ace Beauté, I have the Ambiance palette. this is probably, oh, there's another, I used a lot of Ace Beauty. I used a lot of Ace Beauty this month, but I used this palette. This palette, it comes in at number 19. Number 19, and we have some oranges and purples. I love oranges and purples together. I love purples and greens together. I love mustardy yellows. I just really like this palette. We're getting into palettes that that are like in the very high category. I have a lot of palettes in this category there. And then here's another Nomad palette. I like this Nomad palette a little better. It's got that lenticular motion going on. And this is the Ghost Town USA palette. I like this one, but the colors are a little dusty when you use them. Did I see the multi-chrome palette that we're getting in Ice Cream? No, I haven't looked at spoilers yet. Cool, I'll have to check on that after the live. Does it look like a good multi-chrome palette? Because there's good multi-chrome palettes, and then there's, well, multi-chromes that look good in the pan, but not on the eyes. Love the Ghost Town, yeah. The shimmers in this one are everything in this one. I love the shimmers in this palette. Okay, but then here's an Ace Beauty palette that I really like. It has purples in it, and I love these dark, rich kind of purples in a palette. So that's why this one ranks a little higher than, like, say, the Enchanted one did. But there's shimmers. Oh, let's see. There's only 2 shimmers. No, there's 3 shimmers in here. There's 3 shimmers in here. But, yeah, I would have liked to see more from their shimmer formula. I haven't tried anything new from Ace Beauty, or haven't tried their new formula or anything like that. So I don't know if they're any better than this now or not. But, I don't know. I'm just not that interested in in buying from Ace Beauty right now. I don't know. Okay, and then we have the Darth Vader palette. I did a live here on YouTube where I used this Darth Vader palette, and I made a very, very dark, sultry look with it that I absolutely loved. And this palette is just really awesome. I really like this palette. But I feel like I can only use it for, like, evening looks, to make evening looks, or to make Instagram looks, or collaborate, or if I collaborate with someone. Okay, and then we have the ColourPop So Fly. I don't know, I just really, I got my fingernail in there, you can see that. I just really love this shade here. I love these peachy shades. This duochrome, it could be better, but I just really love using these peachy shades, using a little bit of this dark color in the outer V, and then using this one over the eye. I just love the way this palette looks. Love this palette. Okay, so how's everybody doing out there? What was the multi-chrome palette called? Do you remember? Or who was it by? Okay, next I have the Naked Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And again, I love these kind of colors. I just love these kind of colors here. Wishing that it was Sunday. Why do you wish it was Sunday? But I love this hard packaging too that they do. The next palette I've got up is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics All Done Up palette. And this makes a pretty look. This just makes a really pretty look. And I really love the shimmers on this one. Let's see. I think I mainly used this or these colors. Then you would have another day off. I think I used a combination of these two rows to make the look when I made the look with this palette. So this is a really good palette if you're ever looking at Blend Bunny Cosmetics and you want a nice neutral kind of palette. I would suggest this palette. It's the All Done Up palette. Now here is the Nomad Okavango Safari palette. It is kind of like their neutral palette. It's got some greens in it, but it has some browns and dark browns. It's very warm toned. Very warm tone, but I love the outside of this one. Love the outside of this one. You're saying this one is a nice one? Yeah. And I just really like this palette. I rank this one pretty high up as far as Nomad palettes go. So this is like number 12. We're at number 12 already. Wow. Okay. Just reaching down for some more palettes. Next I have up is the Ismaya Wildstar palette. I got this before they went and sold off all their stuff before they went into Sephora and stuff like that. So I bought this palette off them. You were watching Pandora's face? This is a really cool palette, except not all the shimmers are the same. Like this purple shimmer right here isn't that great, but this kind of pink one is really, really good. This one right here is really good. This blue one, not very good. This one right here, that's okay. And this one's okay. But the mattes are really good on this one. This one makes a very pretty look. And that is black there on the inside. Black shade. But I really give it points for the packaging. And then we are in the top 10 already. I've got the Unearthly Cosmetics Shadowed Petal palette, which looks something like this. And I really absolutely loved the look I made with this. Again, I love these kind of dark mauves. And their shimmers are just otherworldly kind of shimmers. They're Unearthly Cosmetics. It's got to be one of my favorite, not my most favorite, but one of my favorite indie brands. For sure. And right behind that, I rank this a little higher, is the Murky Meadow palette. Now, some of y'all might like this one a little better, but I love the grunginess of this palette. And just how the yellows and the greens go together and the shimmers again. The shimmers are just absolutely perfect on these palettes. The next palette I have is ranked where I start ranking these as my very highest palettes. This is the Blend Bunny Surge. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they make this one anymore. But I made an Instagram look with this where I used the blues and the purples. Made a beautiful look. Beautiful, beautiful look. I want to use the greens and like these colors over here take a look. But this is one of the few palettes that you're going to find that has neons in it. I don't think they really make, I think it's kind of hard to make neon. I think it's kind of hard to make neon shades now. Yes, this is Blend Bunny. The Blend Bunny Surge palette. Okay, and then next I have something from Wicked Widow. And it is the Resurrection palette. This is probably my favorite. I would say my favorite rainbow palette. I had to see it to say it. My favorite rainbow palette. Hey Carla, how are you doing? Hey Shelly. So I just, yeah, Surge palette's really great. But as far as like the Blend Bunny, I say this is my favorite, but this is my favorite one with shimmers in it. My favorite one that's all matte is definitely the Blend Bunny Blends palette. And I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use that one when we do our collab on Wednesday, when we do our live on Wednesday. I'm going to use the Blend Bunny Blends palette. Okay. Right on. How are you doing today, Carla? Everybody's having a Monday. Everybody's having Monday moments today. And how are you doing, Shelly? Sorry, my phone's ringing in the background. Okay, we have got at number 6. We're at number 6. The AC went out in our car and it's going to cost 8. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, it sounds like everybody is having quite the day. Well, I hope you are feeling better, Carla. Here at number 6, I have the Owens Eye. This is the one I got from the... I swear, these glasses need to be cleaned. It's almost like I can see better without the glasses because these glasses are so dirty. This is the Mighty Monster palette by Owens Eye. And it looks like this. It's nice and colorful. Has some nice... I made a nice warm toned look, but I want to use the shades up here and make another look with this palette. So I ranked this one pretty high because I liked the warm tone shades in that palette. I thought putting on my glasses would make my eyes less tired, but I feel like it's giving me a headache now. I'm not used to wearing my glasses. At number 5, I have the Hella palette, which was Owens Eye and Angelica's collaboration. I've had this one for several years now, and I just really love using the grungy. Well, I don't really use the pinks that much. I just love using the grungy shades in this palette. I don't think I've touched the pinks in a long time. I think the last time I used the pinks was when I was trying to dupe another palette, and I needed the pinks. Now, probably, okay, I got a message that's held for review. Did you say something? Did you say something naughty, Shelly? Okay, I have the Poison Garden from Bella Beauty Bar. It looks like this. This Bella Beauty Bar is probably right now my favorite indie brand. And we've got this beautiful grungy palette. It's got some nice blues. I've done a blue look with this. I've done kind of a more neutral look with this. Yeah, I'm sure someday you'll be able to. You said nothing bad, I don't think, anyway. Okay. Well, we got this palette here. It's just a really good palette. I'm trying not to swatch everything. But we've got this shade right here, which is a really, really lovely shade right there. This blue is absolutely fantastic blue. But this is probably one of their more neutral palettes that they have. So I love that one. That one comes in at number 4. At number 3, I have the new Agate Temptation. You're being good? Oh, you got out of the house twice this week? Okay. Did you warn everybody first? I'm just messing with you, Shy. Again, you will see I love these grungy. I love these grungy colors. Hello, Joe. How are you? And I love oranges and reds together with... You're doing a... Oh, you said that. You said that and they blocked your comment. Okay. Interesting. Well, anyway, we've got this palette here, which, like I said, is right up my... Yes. Figures that they would hold that in review. Did you just put it up today? See, Shelly used the word and they didn't. Okay, at number 2, I have the Nomad America's Route 66 palette, which, okay, so on your Mask Monday, you announced it. Okay, cool. We've got this cool color story. I made a blue-green look with it, and I think I used this on our last Makeup Club live look, yes. I don't know, it could have been somebody just coming in trying to make trouble, who... I love this color right here. Love this color. We've got some neutrals mixed with some colorful palette. Your makeup with Christine. Okay. Trying to get the channel going. I see what you're doing. Okay, so Carla, everybody, is at 501. She's going to have a giveaway. Oops, I said the word. I need to do one of those. I keep saying I'm going to do one of those. and I never do. That just goes to show how lazy I am, how lazy I've been with my channel lately. And that's why I'm doing this palette ranking as a live, because I don't want to make a whole video and have to edit it. Next time I go live, I'll let people know about the giveaway, and at least you'll get some subs. Yeah, I think I still need to go to your Makeup with Christine channel and subscribe. Okay, this is what I have for my number one palette of the month of May, which is the Bella Beauty Bar Smoky Glam palette. Mainly because of the shimmers. Mainly because of the shimmers. I do have a wipe here. Let me just swatch some of these shimmers. We got this one right here. Look at that. And we've got this one right here. And we've got like this purple right here. Christine was saying that we're getting some multi-chrome palette in the ice cream box. This is like a duochrome, or don't they though? They look even better on the eyes. Yes, I am like in love with Bella Beauty Bar right now. Now I've got glitter all over my hand. Okay, there's Christine's channel if y'all need to go and subscribe. So, what's everybody up to this week? No, she has a new subscription that sold out, but they are duochromes. Yeah. They sold out that subscription. She has a new subscription that sold out, but they are duochromes. Right. The $6.99 subscription. Ice Cream Beauty had a new subscription for like duochrome, just for getting duochromes or duo multi-chrome, something like that. Apparently Shelly's saying that they sold out. You're trying to get rested from all the wedding stuff last week. My brother-in-law had a huge wedding. Oh my gosh. I can't remember the last time I went to a wedding. I have my cousin's oldest is getting married in Missouri in July, but I don't think I'm going to be able to attend that wedding because I'd have to take some time off, and I'm already using all my time off for my Colorado vacation in July. Did anybody try that link? Can anybody see if that link works? Jeremy, Caitlin, and I are going to Salem, Oregon this month for a wedding. Cool. Last wedding I went to was in Fredericksburg, Texas, or it was outside of Fredericksburg, Texas, and it was to Aaron's stepsister was getting married. Okay, thank you, Scottish Bluebell. Hi, how are you doing? I am just doing a live. I just do lives on, I do lives on Mondays and sometimes on Wednesdays with my girls, and we do makeup. A lot of times on this channel, on my Monday lives, I do makeup, but I needed to do my palette ranking and I just didn't feel like doing any makeup. So, which I'm glad I planned it this way because I was just not feeling it when I got off work today. So I am going to be having surgery on the 18th of this month. You might go live tonight, Shelly? That's cool. Good, you should definitely do that. So I am going to be out. I'm going to be off of YouTube for a week or two while I get my surgery done and recover from surgery. And then if I can get people to come and watch, I'm a dork. What kind of look have you planned out what you're gonna do? Thank you, Carla. Christine, can you, or Carla, can you put in a link for Shelly's channel? Just chat? Okay. It's kind of a good day just to sit and chat. The weather here is starting to get really hot too. Is it still up in the... Okay, there's Shelly's channel. Thank you, Christine. Is it still hot where you are, Christine? Oh, are you saying yes to that? Unfortunately, yeah. You do cuss like a truck driver and sometimes that crazier than normal. Well, do we expect anything less? Okay, I think I am going to go take a small nap before dinner. And just relax my eyes for a while. So thank y'all all for joining me this afternoon. And hopefully the um the makeup club will be having a live on Wednesday. So everybody, yep, everybody have a great week, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for joining.